So my name's Donovan Price. I go to the University of South Carolina, and I'm going to graduate from the MAC program this summer, so summer 2025. Oh, certainly. I mean, like the scholarship absolutely was like a huge help to obviously my education and that sort of thing. And then just even like the weekly kind of recurring emails that I get, it's really interesting to kind of stay up to date with I guess stuff that's like kind of just happening in the state and the profession specifically as well. I guess starting at undergrad, I wasn't really sure what I wanted to study, and I was pretty much kind of leaning towards econ. And then essentially, I took my first accounting course at the end of my freshman year, and I developed a relationship with my accounting professor. And kind of throughout that, I got to learn like a lot about him essentially. And he was a CPA himself. He majored in accounting for undergrad, obviously CPA. He worked at Arthur Andersen after that, and then he did industry accounting at Sony. And now I want to say he's a CFO or controller. So that was really interesting to me, just kind of like that career path from accounting to finance. I majored in finance for my undergrad, and I kind of thought that was really interesting. I liked accounting, and I was like, hey, look, like I think this is something that would give me really good skills that are transferable to kind of whatever I want to do. So that's why I decided on accounting. Yeah, so right now actually I'm taking like an auditing course, and we're talking a lot about like kind of like bias and even like independence as well. Specifically, right, for auditors, obviously we're expected to be independent of our clients, and that's something that we've kind of like delved deeper into, right? Because independence requirements say like they require that we say don't own a share of stock of a public company, but like realistically, like from a like I guess from like a logical perspective, does one share of stock really influence somebody's independence? Like would that really sway somebody to make a decision like a judgment that would kind of jeopardize their career based on one share of stock? I would argue no. So I think kind of like that bias, judgment, independent stuff is really interesting to me, and just like the science behind it. And obviously, like we're all human beings, so the decisions that we make and why we make those decisions are really interesting. Yeah, so I honestly see myself as being somebody who can, one, obviously be open and just talk to a lot of people. I think I can connect with people really well. And I think, as you know, obviously, like our profession, there's a lot of stuff going on currently, obviously with, say, offshoring, and then even like the 150-hour requirement and stuff like that. It's kind of up in the air. I think that I can be somebody who can bring more people to the profession and kind of be open about like my experience and the things that I enjoy and the things that I do. And then also, I think just my kind of technical skills as well, like will make me successful and will benefit the profession, right, for providing assurance and providing quality audit services. My advice would be just to dive all in and just to be 100% committed to it. And I think for me, like coming into the MAC program, I didn't have any experience in accounting. So you probably look at my resume and like, oh, like, why do you want to do this? But I think kind of like once you make that decision, like things start to really change and things start to open up. And I think as a student, say, again, like with no experience, like accounting, there are tons of opportunities, whether it's tax, audit, even advisory. So I think the field is really attractive. And I think that now, if not now, then I don't know when a better time would be.